also resting at the moment. Oh, Eric has the shotgun. Oh, that's where my shotgun went. Papa Man Bear. Yeah, you could actually get a better weapon. Why do you actually have a ton of these bullets and the other bullets? Mr. Luchador. Yeah, you are fine with the shield. You're actually gonna get Sentinel armor with the shield. Kiri probably could actually go rest. And get this. Well, we don't really have a replacement for you at the moment. Let's get your gear anyways. Key Reaper. Let's see, Luchador, Attila plays. Julia Ellie, you're gonna get the better weapon while Dark is resting. Hey Papa Manbear, how's it going? Smoke nades. Oh yeah, I need to get those. Definitely. You guys are still noodle arms, so you're not gonna get anything new. More grenades. Let's get one of those smokes for Babarix. Hugo Moreau. We can name some new people. Who do we not have in the game? Safe game cheating not allowed and by GameClan.x. I didn't actually see that. JDupe. So let's get you in there. And you're gonna get a Predator armor. Because you look mean like that. Let's get some ammunition for you. There we go. And Jennifer Stewart. Judah we done. What weapons do we have available? Oh, sniper is not on anyone. Oh, well, we're gonna have to fix that issue. Who has amazing accuracy and speed? Yeah, Dapper could use the sniper. Dapper could actually use a lot more grenades as well. Oh, where's Luchador? Here's your new toy. Go broke some aliens. Also, you could use some grenades. I'm gonna replace one of these as with the smoke now. On actually every guy. We have medkits. Yes, we do. Stun rockets. Yeah, that's actually probably a good idea as well. Although we have the leader now, so we basically don't need any live aliens anymore at all. We have everything we need to complete the game. So I think so at least. Let's give Half Dunscan a proper gun. He has earned it. Oh, did we give Rayman a gun? No. Oh well. Let's go with those guys. Intercept. Valkyrie. Save. Oh, those stun rockets. Well, I guess we don't need those. Please don't move. Grounded escort. Doesn't show what region it is. $146 UFO. We have killed so many UFOs during this playthrough. It's kinda silly. I need to actually balance my budget somehow. I'm gonna lose Raymond and trust new light guns. Yeah. Oh. Guess we broke something immediately. It's a farm mission. What else I can say? Yeah, we are gonna lose about 500,000 when the month changes. So we're gonna have to fire someone or somehow start getting more money. And I think I'm gonna fire everyone in the other base. I have about 15 soldiers or something there. Hello, civilian. That's actually probably a horrible idea. That's actually a massively horrible idea. Yeah, how about we don't actually fly there? Just go down. So there's about 15 soldiers in the other base, just draining my money at the moment. So I think I'll just try to get rid of those guys. Well, just fire them to get some money. I mean, not to get some money, but not lose so much money at the end of the month. We got a farmer with a shotgun. Yes, there it is. And there's some other farmer there. Those shotgun farmers are just overpowered. This guy needs to die. He has the explosive gun, so I really want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. And that's how you do it. Yeah, and here is it's Paizo there. How did Paizo get to be a commander? Commander Paizo. Incinerators on face. That actually reminds me, wasn't there supposed to be a flamethrower in this game at some point? Or was it scrapped during the development at some point? For some reason I remember that there was supposed to be a flamethrower. Insane farmer. Don't shoot my tank, please. It's expensive. Whoa. What was this UFO, by the way? Hey, Quack, how's it going? Damn shotgun farmer. Oh, there is an alien there. Garbage shooting. I think it was a large, probably, or maybe not. Whoa! I've never seen those survive a shot from that gun. Well, J-Dupe can finish him. And there's another guy behind him, which needs to die. Some sort of cruiser, yeah. Doing good and how? Yeah, I'm doing really good, Quack. Other than my head being really spinning and everything after working the day with thesis. Although otherwise, just fine. There goes Rayman. Can you shoot with... Ooh, you can. Just hop over the fence. And give him a rocket. Job well done. Oh crap. That guy needs to die. And I don't think we are gonna be able to kill him this turn. With this kind of accuracy. Unless Eric goes Berserk mode. Well, let's send him there. Hello. Yes, that's my thesis subject. Medieval wooden churches in northern Finland. These are two particular wooden churches around this area. Although my results from my thesis are pretty much that there's probably not a church there. At all. At least there is nothing to really prove that there is a church there. Same gun in Trondheim. I don't know what kind there is in Trondheim. And here is. If you can link me the picture of those, I can tell you. Dropping some frames again. It's been an hour from the crash again, so maybe it crashes again. Or not. Problem is that the place where the churches are has been used as a farm field for years and years, and so everything that was left from the churches are probably gone. Yeah, Armus, wait. There is a medieval graveyard right there, and the people who have studied it think that the churches were on top of the graveyard there. Like there usually is graves under the floorboards of the old medieval churches. So they are thinking that the churches were there as well. But I don't think they were. Or at least there is no proof that they were there. Sure, JDup. I actually would like to keep you alive and everyone else. Yep, staff church. It's probably a similar one on here as that one, but not as grand. But yeah, it's probably similar style. Well, it's almost next door anyway, so all of the architecture has been kinda similar. Have a nice night, JDup. So basically there was a graveyard there, and then there was a older church there, which was burned by the Russians. Then there was another church there, which was built after the other one was burned. and the new one was burned by the Russians as well. And then there has been, come on here, there has been a farm field and some newer building next door as well, made of bricks. So pretty much all the remains, one moment, all the remains of the old churches are pretty much gone, and it's really hard to really know what's there. Also the farming has pretty much destroyed and spread all the finds and mixed the layers and everything, so you cannot really say which one is older and which one is from where. So basically all of it is just meaningless because you don't know the context anymore. Also the I've been studying the finds from the excavation today and well, the whole week, and it seems that the farming pretty much destroyed all the layers all the way to the grave layer, so everything is gone. Yeah, that could work on Huris, but there isn't really much to date from there, and also the fact that they are all so mixed up, and doing the dating on all of those would be really expensive because you don't know which ones to date, and it's like several €100 per specimen to do the dating. But yeah, it's way too expensive to do for it. That there is much more important things to date before that church there. If only. There's also some couple wooden pieces and some charcoal that was found in the excavation there and stored, which could be dated if you actually had some money to do it. But I don't think it's that useful because you don't even know where the wood is from. It could be from the newer building that was also apparently burned down, or it could be from the old church, or it could be just some random outhouse in the middle of the field, or a barn or whatever from the farming period, or just some random piece of wood that's mixed there. So you don't really want to spend several €100 just doing a dating on those. And also I'm not really convinced that it's really worth even trying to find if there's the church or not, because the really cool and important find from that excavation is the graves, and the fact that there's the graves is more than enough in my opinion, and you can just think that there is probably a church there, but we just didn't find it now. Yeah, Arma's Way. That would be actually nice. But there is just no foundations or anything left, which kind of sucks. Because the farming has destroyed all the layers where the foundations would have been, and if the church burned down, they did probably tear it down and move the stuff out of the field to actually do some farming and reuse what was still usable. So there is probably nothing left. We actually, now that you mention Armasoy, when I was doing a excavation this summer in the city center here, and there is about from 1600s to 1800s old stuff in the city center here, and we actually did find like old foundations on top of each other. So there was a on the most bottom layer there was just plain sand, and they had built a wooden building on top of that, which had burned down, and you could still see the wooden floorboards there. They were all just total charcoal, but they were still there. You could see the separate planks and everything on there, and after the building had burned down, they had just laid more sand on top of the old floorboards and built another floor on top of that, which also had burned down, and there was the same floorboards on top of the old building, and they filled that with sand as well. Then there was another floor there, which also had burned down or destroyed somehow. And then there was a ton of rubble on top of that. So they actually did have the pretty cool separate foundations there still under the other older layers. The city center here actually has burned a couple times. Like a really great fire that burned down the whole city center. Left the house 6 at the morning. Just got home now. Ouch, Paizo. Was a poor little place to live. Yeah, that's where the current high school is located. It's basically at the yard of that high school now, and it used to be the area where the rich people lived in the city. So that's why they reused the same thing over and over again and actually rebuilt in the same area, because it was where all the rich people lived. And it was actually probably some fairly important building in there. Hey, Barracks. Also, we found a crap ton of coins from the excavation, and some, well, a bit more valuable finds. Well, not really valuable, but would have been really valuable at that time. Like more than normally, so it also showed that the people who actually lived there were a bit richer than the other people. I was actually in a different excavation on the same summer, this summer, and that one was at the edge of the old city center, and people there had like nothing compared to the other excavation. You could clearly see the difference in wealth between those regions. I'm actually really hoping to get to another excavation in the same place this summer, because we didn't excavate the whole thing, and they're gonna do some kind of pipe work in the yard there in a few years, and they are gonna have to excavate the whole yard at some point, and they are doing it in a parts because the city doesn't have enough money to do it in one summer, which kind of sucks. But it should mean that I could get some work every summer for a few years at the excavation there, although it's not more than just a couple of weeks or month or two at time, but still, it's some work. Yeah, and there has been actually a couple really bad examples of that in recent years. We have these like a huge pile of stones that are basically grave markers in Finland for like a Iron Age graves. Like some really important person died and they made this huge pile of rocks. Well, actually you have those in Sweden and Norway as well. But anyways, they are like for the high-ranking members of the society. Graves for them, and they usually have some pretty nice finds in there, and a couple of those excavations have been kind of lost because someone told that they find something nice there, and next morning someone has actually just gone there with a shovel and just dug the whole thing up, destroyed everything, and took whatever was there. So you kinda need to keep your mouth shut. Especially if the excavation site is kinda in a unpopulated region or somewhere where anyone can just go and pretty much do whatever you want. Yeah, you do, Anhiris. But you also have a couple of some of those rock things that we have. That bullshit sniper just keeps missing. I've actually been to Dresden, Armasway. 2 years ago, 3 years ago. When did you do the road trip? Well, few years ago. I think 3 years or something ago. We did a road trip through Europe with my wife and my parents, and we actually went to Dresden. Well, just kind of passed through, but it was a pretty cool city. I would actually like to go back to Dresden at some point. And also my wife. Oh. Yeah, Armas, that's how it works here as well. Finnish law, well, kind of tries to protect archaeological finds pretty well, and especially in the cities where you know that there is some older stuff in the city centers and everything. You actually are required by law to do an excavation before you can actually dig those stuff out and actually build something there. Like Oulu is one of those where the city where I live. Oh, Luchar actually lost his shield. It's one of those old cities in Finland, and you really need to always do an excavation before you build anything underground, or well, pretty much anything. You need to have foundations and stuff, so pretty much always you have to do an archaeological excavation there, which is nice. Some work for us, although all the builders always hate us because we are always an extra cost to them, and also take some time when they could already be building the house or whatever they are building. We didn't spend too many hours in the Dresden when we were there. Basically just drove around the city center for a bit, and there was some kind of pedestrian walkaway thingy with shops on both sides of the road and some strange statue there. And we did some shopping there and went to Prague after that. Maybe I shouldn't use the explosive weaponry here, so we can actually get some money out of this mission. Yeah, Anhiris. That's always kinda annoying about the archaeology. Oh, hello. You always destroy when you do archaeology. Once you dig it up, it's pretty much gone, whatever was there. That's actually a reason why the Finnish National Board of Antiquities doesn't want to keep too many excavation permits out, so that they preserve those sites, especially if the site is not in a danger of getting destroyed by anything. They prefer just leaving it there